Good morning. You're listening to
Widdle on the radio.
Broadcasting live from our mobile van to you by me, Doug Wormsley, and by
me, Janet Lunt.
Lunt with an L. Right, bringing you all the news, entertainment and gossip from Upper Widdle, Middle Widdle, and of course, not forgetting 3, 2, 1
Lower Widdle.
Lower Widdle. Yeah, you just came in a little bit early there.
I didn't. I counted 2.
No, it was 3. We counted 3, and then we doesn't matter.
Upper
Middle, Middle Widdle, Lower Widdle, news and views.
Mrs. Wesley's got a big bush.
Oh, has she?
And it's prickly one as well.
Oh, no, that's nasty.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Well, you see, her husband used to trim it for her. But since he's died, she's let it go. And so it's all over the place now.
Oh, my goodness. So that's why the Ramblers veered off course then.
Exactly, because you're supposed to go straight up.
Right,
But because her bush is so dense, they couldn't do that. So they had to go round it.
Right, yeah.
And consequently, they ended up intruding all over her garden.
Oh, I can see that happens. So, listeners, if you have a spare few hours and would like to help Mrs. Wesley win back control of her bush, then do email Janet on
Janet Lunt 27854903892147596 at gmail.com.
Who are we talking to today? Who are we talking to today? Douglas?
Oh, hello, it's Rosemary Montague, everybody. That's a nice surprise. Come in.
Yeah, well, I hope you don't mind me.
Oh, not at all, no. Come and sit. No, what a
But I
surprise.
thought I'd bring you and Janet a little cake I've made. This one, Douglas, is a sponge with a layer of warmed goat's cheese, with a layer of strawberry jam, a sponge, a layer of warmed goat's cheese, then a layer of lemon curd, another sponge, a layer of goat's cheese, and on top of that some hundreds and thousands, and some hazelnuts.
Wait, that's quite a lot of warm goat's cheese.
Oh,
isn't it?
yes. Well, you see, I was valeting a car the other day, because I have a car valeting service as well, on the side. I was valeting a car. It had a very, very pungent smell, and it reminded me of goat. And that's why I suddenly thought about this cake, because it just was an inspiring moment. Have a little taste now, if you like.
Well,
Don't
you
try
know,
now,
I
don't you want to wait for Janet?
Probably wait for
Okay,
Janet.
all right.
if
Well, I
that's
better get back, because I am mid-valet.
Right,
All right?
that's
Right,
lovely.
I'll leave that with you.
Thank you, Jo.
And
Sorry,
I'll see you soon,
thank you.
Douglas. How's your mother?
That's right.
She
Thank
all
you.
right? Is she all right, your mother?
She died, Rosemary.
Oh, jolly good. Well, give her my love, won't you?
Right.
Lost and found, you lose it and we find it, find it, find it, find it. Lost and found, you lose it and we find it, find it, find it.
In the van, we have Sophie. Hello, Sophie.
Hello.
Oh, it's lovely to have you here today. Now, Sophie, you're here because you've lost something, haven't you? It's something very precious. But before we go on to that and see if we can help you to find it, maybe we just learn a little bit more about you.
Well, my name's Sophie Jaffartha.
Sorry, Sophie what?
Sophie Jaffartha.
Sophie what?
Janet, don't.
Yes, it's Sophie Jaffartha.
Yeah, Janet, don't keep asking her. I think she's got a bit of a speech impediment.
All right, sorry. Oh, sorry. So, Sophie, it's Sophie
Jaffartha.
So how do you spell that then?
It's Jaffarther.
Right, so it's Sophie Jaffartha then.
Janet,
That's not how we...
that's not how you say it, is it, Sophie?
Right,
no.
that's right.
Let's find out what you've lost. What have you lost, Sophie?
I dropped my belt, and it's quite an expensive one. It's a Hermes belt.
Fancy one of those myself, actually. They're really nice belts, I think. Those Hermes belts, aren't they? You've got an Hermes belt, Dougie?
No, I don't.
No,
I don't
it costs
have
quite
one
a
of
lot of money, Hermes belts.
Right.
What are you doing with an Hermes belt, Sophie? How old are you?
I'm 13.
Right. And you bought that yourself, did you, Sophie?
No, it was a gift for Christmas.
Right, because you can't afford things like that, can you, being as you don't work?
Janet,
All right.
just
saying, bit spoilt.
The line of questioning is not appropriate. So we just we're putting that out to you listeners. If you've come across this Hermes,
Hermes, keep it yourself if you find it. Put it on eBay.
No, please don't.
No, don't do that. Janet's joking, aren't you, Janet? So that was Sophie Jafar. What was it again?
Farter, I think it was. Sophie Jafar.
No, it wasn't that.
Roving reporter on the road again. Roving reporter, where, what, how, and when. There's a leg sticking out of the bush.
It's probably a branch, Janet.
No, it's a leg. It's white.
Janet, if you're being serious now, don't touch it.
It's like a big doll, Dougie. It's like a big plastic doll.
So it's not a body then?
No, but it's very lifelike.
Right.
What that is. And she's got big lipstick and her mouth kind of going ooh.
So her mouth does work?
Ooh.
So
like an ooh shape.
Ooh-shaped mouth.
Yeah.
Right. And hang on a minute.
Very strange.
Right, I think I know what's...
Bring it back?
No, I think I know what's going on here. Just leave it as, don't pick it up, don't touch it.
It's not, doesn't look like a children's toy. It's
No, I know. Just don't touch it. Just come right to the van now. Up,
coming
events.
Put together the idea for a fun run.
Oh.
And we're going to be doing that on Saturday.
Right.
Which is a themed run, and it's running in flippers.
Oh, flippers, that does sound fun.
Yeah, I think if it rains, it'll be quite a laugh. So, it'll be starting if everybody wants to gather outside the village shop in Upper Widdle.
Right.
And then we'll be running down the B45 onto the motorway, and we'll be keeping on the hard shoulder of the motorway up to the next junction, and then it doubles back round on the B491, I think it is,
right.
back into the village and finish up at the shop.
Right. For a fun run, that does seem quite a long way, to be honest. I mean, if you're getting onto that junction and you're coming off of the next junction on the motorway, I mean, roughly, that's about 25 miles, isn't it?
But, it's fun, isn't it? And, if anyone gets into any trouble, there's that phone on that stretch anyway.
What, the stretch of the motorway?
Yeah.
Right, I think isn't that just mainly for the AA or RAC people?
I'm sure they won't mind.
Oh, right, no.
I'm sure they won't mind. Don't be down, don't be blue. Share a problem or two.
Or two. With you.
Yeah. Blue.
It's from Giles Pendergast, and he lives in Upper Widdle. And I know Giles. Do you know Giles?
I do know Giles. Yeah.
Basically, what he's asking us is, as I say, it's a very, very difficult situation, and one that many of us are facing as we get older. Because his mother's very poorly. She lives quite a way away from the Widdles, and he's just asking us what he should do, whether he should put her in a home or ask her to come and live with him and his family. I mean, that's facing many people, isn't it, these days? That's quite a...
Yeah.
That's quite
just put her in a home. Play with him.
Just put her in a home? Okay. Yeah.
Save him the bother, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Just, Giles, we think you should just put her in a home.
Pop her in a home, Giles.
That's probably the best.
Let us for today.
Oh, it's from Tracy Brittle, and she wants to know how I'd like to be referred to. Would I like to be referred to as Dougie, Doug, or Douglas? Depends on who's talking to me, because, for example, with Janet, I don't mind calling me Dougie, which is quite familiar.
Well, I call you Dougie, and I've called you Dougie Wuggy in the past as well.
Right, I know, but
that,
we don't do that anymore, do we?
That guy in that party we went to, he called you Dick, didn't he? And I said to him after, I said, he's not a dick. I said, he's Doug.
Right. Yeah, I think there was some kind of confusion. So he actually called me...
Yeah, it was that George bloke.
Did he say a dick? Or did
well, no, what
Dick?
he said was...
Right.
You'd been talking to him and he turned away and he said, oh, that's all we need, another Dick at the party. And I said, it's not Dick, it's Doug.
Right. Go, Janet.
We're in between the Widdles, yeah. We're in between the Widdles.
Whoa, Janet. Right, Janet, so what situations do we have this week?
Well, Dougie, Marjorie at the village stores in Upper Widdle has contacted us to say that she's got a vacancy for a shop assistant.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's for next Thursday for 1 half hour between 4:30 and 5.
Right.
She's got to pop to the doctors.
Right.
£2.50 an hour, and she's looking for someone presentable and friendly with a degree maybe in business or marketing or some such, and if they could send her their CV with a minimum of 3 references.
Lower Widdle. Let's talk more about you, John, because obviously this is about getting to know you.
Peter!
Yes, that's good.
Down!
Now, maybe I just get one little question in about...
Down! Good boy.
One, lovely. Now he's settled down nicely now, isn't he?
Well, for the time being.
Yeah, right. Just one little question.
Oh, God, no, he's making a mess. I'm going to have to do this another time.
Right,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
Yep.
Have you got any bags?
Widdle on the radio.
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 Widdle on the radio.